We compare ourselves to others, which also makes
100%.
sense because we don't understand ourselves without the
Yes.
other, right? You only understand yourself in relation to someone else. So if you imagine yourself as a woman being alone on an island, you will not even think about self-love because you are just there. You are just it. But the moment others come in, and let's say there's someone really loving themselves and someone not, then you can suddenly compare where you are at with those two differences. Where is your ratio? The embodiment is the integration of all parts of you. So what happens in our life as we grow up, depending on where we grew up, on the cultural also norms, parts of us shatter. Yeah, there are parts of us that are not accepted, parts of us where we are said, this is wrong, this is not right. And then they shatter into different pieces everywhere. So the integration of the self starts by you taking those pieces and like a puzzle, plugging it back in piece by piece. Because this is when you feel whole. So we need to understand that if you like to follow, there's nothing wrong with you. You don't need to be a leader if you're not made in your system to be a leader. Do not follow these kind of things. If you like to follow, don't let others tell you it's bad to follow. But you need to understand, who am I? What do I like? And then own it. Really own it. But even people around you laugh about it, you say, well, that is me and I like that.
But people are laughing around you. They're probably laughing about themselves.
They laugh about themselves, but you know, people, when you are really embodied in this energy, that's something I have noticed when I started integrating, you know, my bits and pieces. Before, as a woman, and that touches a bit of another topic, but it's also something we as women struggle with, I used to attract a lot of jealousy from women. I remember, I think I was 18. And back in Germany, I went with my cousin to a shopping center. My cousin was a teenager. He was 15, 3 years younger. I mean, I was a teenager too, technically. And he was saying to me, Anita, why are all these women looking at you like this, like angry and up and down? And
they feel competition.
Yes, but I didn't notice. I didn't notice that, right? I didn't at all. Like, he pointed it out as a man. And I was like, oh my God. And I had that in the school because I was performing. I was back in the days, MTV, Viva, which was big. Now you don't have the stuff anymore. And I would go to school and people would look at me like, who does she think she is now? And then some guys would come to me and some women, and sometimes they would get to meet me or to get to know me. And they're like, you're so cool. I thought you were so cocky. And I'm like, who on earth told you I was cocky? Why would you even
Perception
think?
they build around you?
Insecurities, because they think someone
based on their insecurities.
Yes. But I did suffer from that. It wasn't easy for me, you know. But once I integrated all of me and I fully owned it, I don't get this anymore. I mean, maybe it's there, but it's super minimal. Now it's more that women see that and they come to me and they want that. Women smile at me randomly on the street. You still get those, you know, hater looks every now and then, but it became so little. So it's really when your energy integrates, others respond also differently to you. And a lot of things just fall away. So you always have to check in with yourself. Why is it that I experience this? It's not always you. Sometimes life throws in stuff because you're here to turn something around and to experience. It's not that we attract everything. Again, don't let people put you into that spiritual voodoo as well. You attract everything. No. You are here with certain lessons, certain cycles in your life. And when the cycles open, you experience challenges, you experience hardships. You are meant to experience them.